Welcome back to Temple Tonight. I'm your host, Madeline Gillespie. The Super Bowl was on February 11th. However, neither of the teams were the Eagles, so I didn't watch, and I still don't know who won. In Barbie movie news, I'm Just Ken beat Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For the Best Song Award at the Critics' Choice Awards. Which makes total sense, because why would a song written by a woman about women for a movie about womanhood ever stand a chance? Miley Cyrus has officially won her first ever Grammy Award for Flowers. Honestly, I can't comprehend how this is her first one. Rockstar in Hannah Montana the movie was absolutely life-changing for my 10-year-old self and deserved all the awards. Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow, which means spring is right around the corner. I don't really know if I believe him though, because he's only been right 39% of the time. Why are we still trusting him? You're telling me there's not a single other groundhog with a higher accuracy rate? The self-proclaimed queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, has found herself in a feud with Megan Thee Stallion. Honestly, though, I feel like this whole situation has made Nicki even more relatable. Whenever I feel like someone might be shading me, I too go on a multi-day-long social media rant. Celebrities, they're just like us. According to reports given to the Federal Election Commission, presidential political campaigns on both sides of the aisle collectively spent over $10,000 on ice cream. But when you adjust that for proportion, it's basically the same amount I use for the Temple Tonight budget for Richie's. So, can't be too harsh on them. Taylor Swift just announced her 11th album, The Tortured Poets Department, and these song titles are brutal. So Long London, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. I have a feeling we're going to be the ones tortured by this album. We'll be right back with more Temple Tonight. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. As we start off the new year, there are a couple of things I want to leave in 2023 and other things I want to bring into 2024. I was pretty tired on my way to the studio today, so I stopped at 7-Eleven for a coffee. And you know what? That's my first in. It didn't taste great, but it was $2 and it was this big. What more can you ask for, really? My first out of 2024 is Snapchat. At some point, we all just have to start acting like adults. Just text me. My second in of 2024 is catchphrases. If there's one thing about me, it's that I love a good catchphrase. The next time something in your life goes wrong, just do some finger guns and say, "That's showbiz, baby," and walk away. I was scrolling on TikTok the other day and came across another tarot card reading on my For You page. This type of video is so out in 2024. That random person on the internet is lying to you. Your situationship doesn't care if you live or die. Block them and move on. In, walking away from conversations like you're leaving a Zoom meeting. If someone is boring you, there's nothing stopping you from just walking away. Trust me, it feels so good to just blah, 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 blah. Out for 2024 are opportunities for growth. I am sick and tired of improving personally and professionally. I know they say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But I don't want to take that step unless it's off a cliff. My last in is, you know what, I'm actually just going to do another out instead, because this is something I feel really strongly about. I will no longer be carrying around photo ID or introducing myself to anyone. You know why? People should just know who I am. And with that, I'm out of time for now, but I'll be right back with more Tempo Tonight. With the Oscars right around the corner, I decided it was time that I give acting a try. It was an interesting experience, to say the least. Let's see how it went.
Hi everyone! As you know, I love hosting Tempo Tonight, but I've been doing it for a while and I wanted to try something else. So I asked the writers to help try and find me some new activities, and they found me a very, very talented coach, and today I will be trying acting. I hope she isn't too hard on me, but let's jump right in. Hey Theo, I'm so excited to see you.
Dropping me 20.
What?
You heard me, 20 right now.
Wait, but I do it! This is gonna be a long day.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with some facial exercises.
Oh really? I thought we started off with push-ups.
That was the warm-up for the warm-up. I want you to smile. Are your cheeks cramping? Are your cheeks cramping? Okay, now frown. You look like a toddler who just ate a lemon. Angrier! Feel the rage in your soul! Now you're sad. Now you're sad. You're so sad. No, that's terrible crying. You're so bad at this. Now let's go for some vocal warm-ups. We're gonna do your best Cher impression. Do you believe in
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you believe in love like a... You sounded like a Muppet.
So does Cher.
Do not talk about Cher like that. What are some accents that you know how to do?
British.
Okay, let's hear it.
Good day, governor. Fancy some tea and biscuits?
Australian.
Shrimp on the barbie.
Yep, that works.
Outback Steakhouse. Kangas. Kangaroo. Dingo ate my baby.
Killed it. Thank you so much for everything today, Theo. It was a rough start, but I feel like I learned a lot, and I'm ready to try acting in Hollywood now.
Hollywood. Oh, that's ambitious. You did great.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Thank you, Marissa. Have a good...
I love her. She's so sweet.
So basically, I'll be accepting my Oscar next year. We'll be right back with more Tempo Tonight. It's that time of year again. People are getting hit by the stomach bug left and right. But I've caught the worst bug out there, the love bug. It can only be cured by spreading the love to others. So I've decided to write some Valentines. First up, Dear Tempo Tonight writers, I love how you guys work for hours and hours writing the funniest jokes. You do all the work, but I get all the credit. XOXO, your beautiful host. Dear Paley construction workers, I love how you guys always make so much noise. You make sure I am fully awake for my 8 a.m. class. XOXO, Madeline Gillespie, aka the girl that yells, "Shut up!" every time she walks past. Oh, this one's really special to me. Dear cute guy in my psychology class, I love how you pretend like you don't know who I am, even though I've let you cheat off my paper every single test. XOXO, your class crush. Dear bestie Grace, you are the most beautiful, talented, and kind person I have ever met. I just love how you're always there for me, even when I'm having a meltdown about Harry Styles dating someone who isn't me. XOXO, your BFF for life, Madeline. Dear Raven, my precious little baby girl, you are the best cat in the whole wide world. I love how you follow me from room to room like my own personal security guard. XOXO, Mommy Madeline. Okay, next up we have Dear future Madeline, I am so proud of all that you've accomplished. I love that you prove the haters wrong every day and look so good while doing it. XOXO 2024 Madeline. And last but certainly not least, I love all of you for watching. We'll be right back with more Temple Tonight. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. At the end of 2023, Philadelphia Magazine awarded the prize of Best City Agency to the Philadelphia Parking Authority. Yeah, you heard that right. The guys you owe $400 to. We here at Temple Tonight were a little bit puzzled, so we invited a representative to justify their new award to the people of Philadelphia. Please welcome Cornelius Von Parkington. Hello, Mr. Von Parkington. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morrow, young lady. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you didn't speak English. Do you need a translator?
Nay, I speak the tongue of the great nation, to whom Philadelphia is our steadfast home and greatest pride.
All right. I guess that's English-ish. Anyways, congratulations on your recent award from the Philadelphia Magazine.
Ah, yes, that often sought accolade of our time, the wax stamp of approval on the great envelope that is the city. But it matters not the prize. Our pride lives in the great, unique power we hold to service our brothers.
So how long have you been working for the PPA?
I worry myself not with the sands of time, but with the tick of that meter, that ever-ticking meter, which lives on the street corner of every block in Philadelphia, to the roosters that awaken us from our slumber, and the sheeps that lull us to sleep.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with that. Moving on, it's clear that the people of Philly are a little bit frustrated with your agency. How do you plan to address our concerns going forward?
It is the echoes of justice which ring truest in the ears of the most noble heroes, which drown out the bedlam of the horde. If thine are to place thine chariot in any spot they will, thou will pay the proper cost.
Okay, so you're saying that if we park our car anywhere, you can just come along and charge us a couple $100? Is that it?
It is the dominion of the municipality, you see, for the funds collected uphold the great institutions of our God-given home. Without the monetary contribution of the Philadelphia Parking Authority, what will remain to furnish the charter schools and police squads so imperative to the beating heart of Philadelphia?
Okay, enough. So you guys just like charging us money, right?
Well, yes.
All right. Please leave. I know who not to talk to the next time I get a parking ticket. We'll be right back with more Temple Tonight. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. To celebrate the end of 2023 and the start of 2024, I thought it'd be fun to do a segment on New Year's resolutions. I tried to come up with some, but I'm pretty much perfect as is. So I asked my fans to send in New Year's resolutions for me. Let's take a look. This first one says, I love you as the host of Temple Tonight, but I think in the new year you should bring on more guests like Thrift and Flop. Huh, well this is great because I'm already able to mark one off the list. Stay tuned because I have a feeling you're gonna love the rest of this episode. This resolution comes from another dear fan of mine. It says, One thing I decided to try in 2024 is to stop gossiping. Maybe it's something you could try too. Yeah, no. I heard from Maggie, who heard from Jake, who heard from Matilda, that you're a huge loser and super ugly. This one is from Professor James. It says, stop showing up late to class and saying it's because of traffic. We can all see the latte in your hands. Okay. Well, I can either be on time and grumpy, or I can be late and caffeinated and pleasant to be around. Your choice. This one is from my mom, actually. Says, stop bringing all your laundry home on the weekends for me to wash. You're 22 years old and can do it yourself. First of all, I'm just a girl. Also, do you think the Kardashians have to do their own laundry? You should feel honored to have the privilege of helping me. I think you should spend 2024 feeling more grateful for everything you have. This one is from a Temple Tonight crew member. It says, I think you should stop wearing jumpsuits in 2024. It's really hard to mic you. Oops. Oh, okay. This one has to be from my roommate. I think she sent this one in. It says, please stop singing so loud in the shower. But she should be happy that she's getting a preview of my world tour. And also, I think she should stop leaving dishes in the sink. It's disgusting, and the dishwasher is 6 inches away. This one says, Dear Madeline, please take me back. I'm lost without you, and my world is crumbling beneath me. This could honestly be from anyone. I mean, I have a lot of admirers, so I don't know. Hooter the Owl says, I'm the most famous figure on campus. I think you should stop lying to the good people of Temple University in 2024. You know what, Hooter? Meet me in the back alley after the show and we'll see who truly is the best. Spoiler alert, it's me. This one says it's from the IRS. It says, you're wanted for tax fraud. We know about the yacht. It's time to turn yourself in. Well, I never reported that on my taxes, so I guess you've been stalking my Instagram. My resolution is for you to mind your own business. Also, good luck catching me when I'm in international waters. Well, looks like I have to go call my lawyer because I cannot go back to prison. We'll be right back with more Temple Tonight. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. Right now, I'm joined by Emma and Sarah, 2 members of Temple's very own Thrift and Flop. Welcome, you two. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So, can you guys start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Emma Shainline. I am the social media chair for Thrift and Flop.
And I'm Sarah Allison. I'm the graphic design chair for Thrift and Flop.
And what are your years and majors?
So I'm a senior media studies and production major.
And I'm also a senior, but I'm in advertising.
Okay, nice. So, what is Thrift and Flop?
It's a great question. It's just a club that you can come to have fun. We hold demos bi-weekly, usually on Wednesday nights, and they can range from anything from like what we're going to be doing today, bracelet making. Last week we did Valentine's cards, and then we also have thrift trips a few times in the semester, so we take people out to some places in Center City, just so that way you can go as a group and make new friends and all that.
Nice, very nice. Do you have a favorite event that you've done so far?
My favorite event is definitely the jewelry making demo, which is why I really suggested it for coming here tonight. So,
well, I'm very excited. I do love jewelry. I love some nice jewelry. So, how did this club kind of get started?
Well, do you want to take that one?
Sure. Yeah. We didn't start. It's only started like a few years ago, and it was started by. what was their names? I don't remember who started it, but people
We weren't
were just,
here at the time.
Yeah, so, but they just saw a need for like, just kind of having a club to go to and not really kind of like work, because a lot of clubs in Klein are kind of like towards your major, and this club isn't really. It's just kind of like a fun club that you can go and create things and like meet new people also too. So yeah, I think that's why it was like created. Yeah.
Right. So how long have each of you been involved?
So we both started around the same time in fall 2022, but became more involved as e-board members in the spring of 2023. So.
Okay. And what made you want to kind of take on that leadership position?
I saw it as a good way, because social media is kind of directly related to my major. I saw it as a good way to get some experience, but also it's a lot more laid back than some of the other clubs that I'm in. And, you know, just creating content for fun while also being able to get some leadership experience to put on my resume. I don't know, how about you?
Yeah, I kind of had that same answer too. I just wanted some leadership experience, and I also really liked graphic design in general, and working, or not working, but like being in Thrift Flop as a graphic design chair really gets me to like create a lot, and it's really fun.
Yeah. So you mentioned taking trips into Center City to go to some thrift stores. What are some of your personal favorite thrift stores?
We only ever go together, to
Yeah.
be honest. So usually Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah.
We like 2nd Street.
Yeah, that's really fun. Yeah.
I feel like there's another one. Do you know?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but 2nd Street is really my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest that we found so far,
Really?
too,
Yeah.
which is helpful. Yeah, Buffalo Exchange can either be like really expensive or
So
really
expensive.
cheap.
Yeah.
It really depends. So we only go there occasionally.
Right.
But
I'm surprised you said it can be really cheap. I have never seen anything there. This is not a slander on Buffalo Exchange. They have great things, but a little out of my budget for thrifting wise. So, but that's good to know. That 2nd Street is a good option. I love thrift shopping. I love antique shopping, and have kind of been trying to explore Philly more, kind of broaden my horizons, because I typically only go back home, you know, and haven't really gone to a lot in Philly. Do you have, I know you kind of mentioned your favorites, but would that be your recommendation?
starting out, yes, because there are so many different ones in Philly, not even just Center City. Like there's some in South Philly that you can go to. We have plenty of thrift trips there with Thrift and Flop. But yeah, I would recommend that if you're like starting out, especially in the city, because they're pretty close to each other. I think they're on the same
They are on the same street, actually. Yeah. And 2nd Street, you can find like jeans for $5. Like it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, inflation these days, you gotta find
Right?
good deals.
Exactly.
So what kind of do you see as Thrift and Flop's future? Do you guys hold any kind of community events, or, because I know you said kind of for members, I guess, but.
It's really open to anyone who wants to come. I mean, like last demo, someone came who wasn't a part of it and asked if they could join, and we accepted them. So, but I don't know if we have any community, we had any community events in the past, but.
We're trying to do some. We have this idea about doing a clothing swap near like the bell tower.
Oh, fun.
Or near the student center to try and get more members and more people to join in the community, because we've noticed as the semesters go on, like a lot of the people that are left are seniors, and so we're leaving after this semester. So we're trying to make sure that the club still thrives after we're gone.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. So what drew you to thrifting? Why do you think thrifting is important? And kind of.
I think of like the sustainability of it, and also the price isn't too bad. So, but yeah, I like kind of shopping like not fast fashion, and having more of like a story behind like what you're getting.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it just makes like a fun outing, because you never know what you're gonna get. And also we have on our social media, we do Thrift Impact Tuesdays, and so it just shows like a bunch of facts on why thrifting is so much better than buying fast fashion, because there's a lot of things in like the environment that by making clothes it like can ruin some of the environment. So if you thrift, it like I don't know how to put it. I guess it just helps, you know, and
Helps
it's
a little
easier.
bit.
Yeah.
Right, the environmental impact.
Yeah.
So do you have any kind of meetings or upcoming events or, any kind of promo. Here's your chance. Do some promo for yourself.
Yeah, we don't have any events currently. We just had a demo last Wednesday. We're taking a little break because a lot of our members are busy on Valentine's Day.
Not me.
Me neither.
We feel you.
But I know that in a few weeks we will be, and we advertise it on our Instagram always and in the group me. We're also looking for more e-board members, so if anyone is interested, we're looking for people to coordinate our demos. We are not those people. We'll be showing you one today, but we're not usually those people. So we are looking for more members as well. So
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you for
I
having
cannot
us.
wait for this demo, you guys. I'm very excited. We'll be right back with more Temple Tonight. All right, here we are, the highly anticipated bracelet making demo. So where should we get started?
All right, so you got to pick out what colors you want and what you want to say on your bracelet. That's a little.
yeah, so we have, we're doing T and F for Thrift and Flop, but you can pick whatever you want. These are some examples of ones that we've done in the past. I don't know if you want to, you can hold them up
Yeah.
if you want. So we all have matching ones that say sleigh. And then this one is our friend Emily's, because that's a little nickname that we gave her.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can just start wherever. So I think what I'm gonna do is start out with one of these. They're like little, they look kind of like little pearls. And then you just stick it on the,
Copy.
go for it, honestly.
Yeah,
I
just-
usually copy her.
I'm a copycat. What can I say? Oops.
Yep, and then you just slide
Then
it
you
on
slide
the
it
end.
on, and then
And you just keep going with
my
that,
gosh, I
whatever
can't
you
even
want.
find Oops. Well, we'll find it later.
Yeah.
Should not be that hard for me. I got it.
We do that
I
a
got
lot,
it.
so.
Woo, got a bead on.
And I think I'm gonna also copy Sarah and do a similar pink vibe.
I was gonna do pink too.
Look at that! 'cause
I
it
got
matches your
inspired by
shirt.
your
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
So you guys are you're doing TF for Thrift and Flop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I do TT for Temple Tonight?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that's the best
Okay, that's the
decision.
game plan. I'm gonna copy. There's these little like discs kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can see. So it looks like they'll stack pretty nicely.
Yeah, when you put them on like bunch in a row, it just like looks like one color.
Oh
almost.
yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I like it.
And then I usually put something in between the colors
Like a
just to
gold
break it up a little
disc,
bit.
yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
Thank you. That's what
Yeah.
I was looking for.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that next too, so worked out.
Great minds, great minds.
Oh yes.
We spend too much time together, so we often have the same thoughts.
Yeah.
You know what? That's valid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a little gold bead.
Nice.
I like it.
I used to love making bracelets back at summer camp. I was
yeah.
one of the only people that knew how to like start a bracelet.
Oh.
So I was pretty popular back then. Everyone came to me to start the bracelets.
I would
but
come to you too.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna do some blue. This teal is a very Temple Tonight blue.
I like
So I'm
that.
gonna have to
Ooh,
use some
yeah.
of those. But did you guys like making jewelry when you were younger? Did you do bracelets?
I did kind of like the same thing we're doing right now. So
I did similar to what you were talking about at like summer camps, but I never knew how to start them. So I'd always be like, hey, to whoever, like there's only ever one person that knew how to do it.
exactly.
Yeah, I was not that person.
GIMP was always the hardest for
That's
me.
what it's called. Yeah, yeah.
I could never start GIMP, but I could start the like string friendship bracelets where you like do the knots almost.
Yeah.
But GIMP was not my friend. I used to love making those keychains, and I would bring them
Yeah.
home all the time to my mom, like keychain after keychain. She'd be like, "What do you?" Like, thank you. Obviously, she was nice about it, but it was like, where am I gonna put this? She was a good sport though. She put them all on her keychain for her car keys, which was very nice.
sweet.
Yeah, eventually, like, what do you do with it, I guess?
I have so many just random collections of things I made when I was a kid. And it's like I can't throw them away. It's sentimental at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about like kind of living on our own now is I left all that stuff at my dad's house. I was like, you can deal with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly the same thing. Yeah.
But if my mom ever tries to throw anything of mine out, even though I don't live with my mom right now, she's like, no, how dare you? That's
Yeah, like,
you have to keep it. I don't want to keep it, but you do.
Yeah, like I would be personally offended.
It's your hard work.
Exactly.
Yeah. I used to make those like lizard gimp things, you know, with the beads.
Oh, I never knew how
Those
to
were
make those
fun.
ones.
Yeah.
See, speaking of not knowing how to start and finish bracelets, when we get to the end of this, you'll see me be, Sarah, can you tie it?
Yeah.
That's what I always do. The last time we made one, she dropped it on the floor and it went everywhere.
How dare you?
It just looked too good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that seems like it was motivated. I think you should file a police report, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It's pretty messed up.
I feel like there's probably beads all over our apartment floor somewhere
Oh yeah.
from that because I don't think we picked them all up.
No. They're so small.
They are. And you know what? It's like leaving a sprinkle of you when you like move out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the next
But-
person that moves in.
Yeah.
Good luck, Charlie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm gonna do some teal next. We have some good bracelets going right now.
I like your colors.
Thank you. Thank you. I like the pink and pearl is just so pretty.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back and forth. I decided to be a little different.
I like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But okay, I might end up having to finish this after the show. I'm gonna like hold you guys hostage for a little bit. I think
That's
after the show, so I
okay.
can
Yeah,
finish.
no,
Thank
we
you.
can. We'll just finish ours.
It's
too.
a consensual hostage situation,
Yeah.
guys. Don't worry. But thank you guys so much for coming on and for doing this demo with me. This was so fun. Okay, can we get a close up? See what our little bracelets are kind of looking like right now. Ooh, I absolutely love them. Thank you guys so much. I had so much fun.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thank you again to the members of Thrift and Flop for joining us tonight. I'm Madeline Gillespie, and we'll see you next time on Temple Tonight.